What up, y'all? It's your boy Ruru40. Let me make this short and sweet. I just finished a game. Let me switch topics. I know I'm usually talking about sports, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I just finished a game called The Last of Us. It's basically about a guy named Joel whose little girl dies getting shot, and he has to live with this on his conscience going through a zombie apocalypse. And he meets up with the leader of the Fireflies, who sends you on a mission to take this 14-year-old girl to basically the shack of the Fireflies, so they can use her immunity as a vaccine, so to just totally end the virus. And I think this game is just absolutely phenomenal because you get so attached to all these characters through all these side missions, and they put you through all this emotional distress. And the soundtrack is amazing, gameplay is amazing. I mean, it is just absolute top notch. It is a fucking 15 out of 10. Fucking 15 out of 10. And like, I really don't think there are any flaws to it. It leaves you in situations that we can actually relate to. Like, I remember a scene where Joel and Ellie were basically having a little time to open up to each other. And he does, you could tell he doesn't want to get too attached to her in case something bad happens. And he keeps, like, the things you hear him say piss you off, but at the same time, you know, is he's just looking out for himself because he doesn't want to get attached to her. But she's like reaching out to him, and it pisses you off. And they also have a suicide scene. Like, all this stuff, like, these topics are touchy. But at the same time, that's why it's so brilliant. It's because they showcase it in a way that really leaves your mind open. And like, Naughty Dog, you just gotta keep doing your thing. They're supposed to be making a sequel. I don't know how I feel about the sequel because this game is so perfect. If there's a flaw in the sequel and it flops, I feel like it's going to affect this game. I feel like people are going to be really taking what's the flaws of that sequel and using it against this game because it's absolutely perfect, and I don't want that to happen. But the movie, I'm all down for. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm excited about the sequel. I'm looking forward to playing it. I just don't want it to flop. And I'm looking forward to the movie too, because the voice acting is epic. And I was just actually watching them doing some acting by themselves for some scenes that they were going through. I'm down with it. I feel like that movie is the only real way to get my parents to watch it, because they're not into video games or anything. So I mean, you can't get any more perfect. I've never been emotional when it comes down to video games because they're video games. It's like you die, and then you start all over. It's all well and good. But I got emotional to this because it seems so real. Like, it's the greatest game I've ever played in my life, by far. That's why I had to give this review. If you like The Walking Dead, it's the same concept, so you'll love this. It's just different storylines with this and everything. But you go through hunters, infected, all these things, and they're real creative with it. I don't know, tell me what y'all think, because this game just totally blew my mind. I just finished it, what, last month? I'm just now giving a review. I don't know why I didn't give a review a long time ago. Because it's worthy of one. Tell me what y'all think. I mean, I've heard different reviews about this. Everyone seems to love it. I really haven't heard many complaints. So, just leave a comment, like this shit, and I'm out. Deuces.